Hi! Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. Also appreciate it so much. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Janthir Wilds.
The Janthir Wilds story where
Over here. We
did the first step already.
We're in the prologue.
They told us to go attend the Tyrian Alliance.
The Tyrian Alliance thing.
So, here we go.
Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let's go! Oh, the guild. Oh, this is where you start your guilds up. Yeah. Unless you want to make it out in public, this is the only
Better
area
be ale inside.
do all those questions and interactions and stuff before to get a guild follower.
Name?
Fight a whole bunch of mobs.
Commander!
Oh, shoot! At least we
Bet you
don't
are.
get kicked out for that.
Didn't recognize the face at first. Fought alongside you during Scarlet's attack. Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
Oh, still can't get in. Now we
Malice, Denise. Heck of a party. No less cramped than any of Ash's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
And nerve-wracking.
Everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
I'm not too surprised. You're modest.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
Oh! To the Arcane Council. Blah 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 blah. This blah blah blah. That blah 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 blah. 2 pages. Blah 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 blah. This and that. Oh yeah, this is what. Blah 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 blah. Right here. That's the third one. No, it's this. Now we gotta find the third one. Oh, I mean fourth one. Whatever it is. Same thing, different color. A JK. Not one. It's over this way. Oh. There it is. You got that. All the meter notes. That's one achievement point. It's nice. How close am I? Oh. Rubbing shoulders.
Interrogations and trial preparations.
Bangar?
Who else? We'll save that headache for opening remarks. I'm eager to put it behind us. Hasn't made things easy, though. The Dominion lives. Their numbers are just depleted.
Tails between their legs, no doubt.
Oh hey, fourth thing is here.
Hello again. It is a genuine pleasure to see a familiar face in unfamiliar lands.
Welcome, Commander. I'm glad to finally have a meeting under less dire circumstances.
An empress and a queen. Dangerous combination.
Queen Jenna has been instrumental in Cantha's integration. I'm eager for these meetings to commence.
All I've done is make introductions.
With every trade organization and leader between the Shiver Peaks and the unending ocean, such modesty. I'm hoping that today is productive, if not educational.
The latter, I can promise.
Kaith, how are you doing, old friend?
She's blue.
Commander,
Weird.
I'd heard you'd been invited. Glad to see you again.
Kaith is joining me as counsel.
We've both a stake in seeing our people thrive after everything we've endured.
Sylvari resistance is the stuff of legend. How are you doing after Irene?
Some days are melancholy, but she still guides me. I'm needed by my people. That has given me purpose.
That they do. Kaith has been vital in our pursuit of healing. We've all experienced a bit of an identity crisis after Maguma. We're well on our way, but we've problems to solve for yet.
We should all follow in your footsteps.
If you could get off that plane.
Commander!
At last, the hero of Kragstead. You owe me a keg, Erson. No, make that 10.
Graham is representing Kragstead, acting as my own advisor.
You could do a hell of a lot worse. You could also do a lot better.
Gawk all you need. I went home for a while after. The whole thing was an accident. One day I'm patching homesteads and caring for lone wolf pups, and the next I'm... well, here.
You? Leading an entire village? Huh. I'm impressed.
He's modest. He proved to be the leader Kragstead needed, and irreplaceable while I've helped take on more for Newt. A natural leader, our boy.
Stop.
I'm glad for you, Bram. Air would be proud. Another proud moment. That's a lot of paperwork for one Asura.
Couldn't get a single one of those old sacks to put down the gavel and at least try to make friends. Did send me with a giant pile of paperwork, though. That's what I'd like to call the Asuran hello. Nonsense, most of it. Cantha is revealed. And if not for copying Asuran ingenuity, they'd still be decades behind. But we can't hide in our labs.
If you want to lead, you have to get out in front.
I certainly do hope that you are correct.
I, Countess Anise, liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta, call all representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places. We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied. But with that aside, the founding members have come prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here.
The fury is mine!
As our mutually elected emissary. Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
What qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyria has endured since the retaking of Claw Island. We approve.
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Sure, have at it.
Oh, that's the most I've ever seen. Oh boy.
I am firstborn Dagonet. Kaith and I have ventured from the Grove to represent the Sylvari. The Pale Tree sends her regards. Her healing has been a slow process, but her spirits remain bright and focused on our growth.
We have to.
Our people experienced a deep wound when Mordramoth rose and fell. As a people, we have many questions about where we come from, what purpose we serve following the Elder Dragon's death. Who are we as a society? Many have decided to leave our home in search of these answers. Finding direction and purpose, that is our focus. As the Pale Tree heals, so do the rest of us.
Krisha, Imperator of the Blood Legion and elected representation from the Char. I'd be lying if I said tensions weren't high at the Citadel. With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible. Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal. Although weakened, the Dominion is still a threat. However, the Imperators are mostly aligned. Imperator Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support. Ephraim sends his. You may have heard the whispers, but there are calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree. But the Trial of Embers will wait until we've decided Bangar's fate. That is our first priority.
Counselor Ludo of the Arcane Council. I'll keep it brief. As you can observe, I am the only present representative from the Council. We are experiencing growing pains. Cantha's prowess threw us for a loop. I may be alone in this thinking, but about damn time. For a long while, the Council has lazily relied on Asuran Magitech superiority. We've become complacent, our research secondary. I, and a few others, have been advocating for a more productive integration into the global sector. No disrespect intended, but Cantha's advancements on our designs? Well, frankly, it's insulting. Our knowledge is still unmatched.
An interesting choice of words. Know that I enjoy competition. In fact, I encourage it.
As do I. My first significant motion on the Arcane Council has been to eliminate any restrictions on admittance into the Asuran colleges. Our next focus will be on global equitable information exchange. That's all. For now.
I am Scotty, son of Newt Whitebear. Sends his best. Old man just can't say no to a good brawl. Expected to heal just fine. Just as our people are healing. Unsure of how to approach the spirits. How we can help them. If we can help them.
The Sylvari share in your pain. The Pale Tree. That's been a process.
Aye. Looking ahead has been our focus. Our scouting parties have returned to the far north to explore the villages and homesteads cut off from Holbrook for decades. We've also got eyes on the sons of Svanir. Rather, what remains of them. Most fell with Jormag. Those that remain, broken, lost. If we can offer any rehabilitation, we will. But we won't welcome more violence to Holbrook.
Esteemed leaders, I am thankful to have met a few of you before. Queen Jenna has made many of these introductions. For those of you I have not met, I am Empress In of Cantha. I was advised to send a liaison in my stead, but I wanted to show the face of the Empire. Cantha's integration into Tyrian politics has not been swift or easy. But it is considered our greatest priority in the wake of the Elder Dragon event. Our people are largely united in wanting, but like all nations, an underbelly of resistance remains. However, I want to pull us from the murk and into the light. Cantha's technologies are vast, some might say superior, and I firmly believe that we offer something unique. And clearly share similar passions with our neighbors. Together, imagine what we could accomplish. While we are focused on diplomacy, we've had a secondary goal of enlisting archivists from across continents. Our libraries and history texts are woefully dated.
My queen, thank you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Ilona and Cantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of. However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground. One attacked the grove.
Just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus?
And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information?
Tone. I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the Queen has spoken.
I see the triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin?
For my friend's theatrics.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen, if you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah. Should have known you had a leg in this race.
I'll try talking to them.
Oh man, you got a lot. Tell me about it. They just slammed all that on you.
Ready as they'll ever be. Get to the point.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma in lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
The Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Su-1 passed, Tyria's essence bled into the veil beyond, the mists. You are... we are no longer shielded by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment, and likely more. We glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourselves sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
I will answer all of your questions, but this is not the right venue.
I'm inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
Might makes me right.
Commander, with us. We'd like to continue the conversation.
So you've met before?
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the Forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled or contained, but my words should cause fear. Tyria is as
Might
blood
makes
and
me
water.
right. And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger, but I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptus. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree
possessing me?
of control. Your nations are fragile still. Here. Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthir.
Janthir. A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Isgarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize Moon Camp. It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the human city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
Yeah.
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthir. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An Imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
Oh, except... Oh, boy. I thought there was a glider. What is this? What did they just give us?
The spoils of battle.
Oh, here's where Janthir is. It's far north over here. There's one world here, and one world here, at the end of the river.
Up there.
Oh. Oh, an elevator, huh? I'm surprised the roller
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you too. Though, between friends,
yeah,
their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
Dramatics from the Astral Ward? Shocking.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Ready for anything. Don't know what to expect, but I love an adventure. I live and breathe the outdoors. That we're meeting Coden? Well, let's just say we have a lot in common.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan. Oh, before you depart, do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander now?
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck.
Unknown territory. There's something going through that gate, JK. Moon Camp. Unknown territory. Moon Camp. It's the moon revelry from Sims 4, JK. How long?
Finder, the guest of honor. Welcome to Moon Camp. Vanak, if you don't remember. Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
I've slept in worse homesteads. Whew. This is grand.
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance. Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs.
Well,
more publicly, that is.
Sure.
Got a few things to atone for.
Commander, Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land. Dangerous place, Janthir. Eager to scope it out.
I am as well. There's something about the atmosphere here that wilts my senses.
Are you following me? You're always welcome in my party, old friend.
On Dagonet's order, he didn't go into much detail about the Pale Tree's status. And perhaps it's not my place to say, but her recovery has been slower than we expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before. We search for a remedy. The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic at that. I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these parts. Janthir is a nasty place to get lost. But before you touch ground, Frode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder. Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Right. I'll track him down.
Huh. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, your duck tower thing. Duck tower. Ooh. Two of four. Where would 3 of 4 be? 3 of 4 ain't here.
Have you gotten an ounce of rest?
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
If they pulled you from your sky post, this must be serious.
You know us well. It's true. The lowland Coden will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthir and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow, your missing wizard? Not a lot. Besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
You want me to find her?
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone. The Ward is here to support in whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder, all conversation about her turns Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good. For what it's worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him. She was also Waiting Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias. But that's all I've got, so I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the Coden soon as well. They've been known to homestead along the delta and the coastline. They'll build for 100 or so years, then move. Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm. But, good luck. I'll be here to guide you as I can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
Oh, there's a big yellow ball up here. What happened? Any down here? Don't see any.
Open this door here.
Oh?
Those other two are in here. There's one. But you can't feel it.
Field report field report moon camp. Then imagine having to walk up all those stairs. Nothing up here. Nothing else from here. Oh heck. Got shot. Oh, I forgot we don't have to walk. In this instance, we have... No.
Caught up and talked about the Coden. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but... Research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic.
Here? Oh, I think I see it. There it is. There it is, it's in a library, on a big circle table. There's the fourth one. 5 of 4, oh, 4 of 4. Oh, can't mess up. Oh, what are those records they are? Oh, they're nothing.
A lot of things come to Janthir to hide from the rest of Tyria. That's why the Mersat built Bava Nisos here. Though, that place is all ruins and storms now. Hard to get close.
Bava Nisos? What's that?
Former Mersat city. Fixed in the middle of the Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway. Maban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt.
A library with empty oh no, the bookshelves are in there, they're just hard to see.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home. Some centaur tribes, trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story. I recommend you read up on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here. That's a Valraven talon. Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
Build this place in Sims.
That's a cryptis axe. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks. Eparch's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to. Not especially inspiring, though.
How big is Janthir?
Huge. Practically in Kryta still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There is even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be, then.
Yeah.
It's so quiet. Reminds me of Drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
Only one way to find out. But where should we head to first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
Look at that pack of wolves over there. Walking in a line. Oh, they stopped. That was cute, though. Why did I get knocked off my Oh, there's a master point in the west. It's out of bounds, though. No. Bjorn
But I don't see no stream. We should follow that stream, see where it leads.
Burn spot itself is a stream. Oh, really? Yeah.
Janthiri flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
Some bees. What is that thing doing to me? Oh, the bee must have stung me or something.
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
That's how I do it. Then drop me.
Yeah.
What were those things? Must be Valraven.
know?
Talons look just like the one Vinak showed us.
Oh. Oh, I see it.
Bring this one down.
Yeah, bring this one down. Okay. Well, that's a beautiful.
Maybe
river.
dangerous, but
Take
this
it.
place... It's stunning.
That's nature, always trying to kill you. But at least she looks good doing it. Where do you think this water leads?
Nice knowing you. Oh. Yeah, but I'm right here next to you. I'll see you in a few years. JK. It's weird.
Goodness, look at you. This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Keith.
Might makes me right.
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous.
Better check it out.
Huh.
Together, everyone!
What has them so riled up?
That's some fun. Get the big one.
Attacking on
That's
sight so
found.
close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
Bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
Oh, there's blood. And claw marks on it. Why?
See if we can get this mastery point.
Mmm!
This might be a instance only mastery point.
Yeah, good idea. Where's the master
We can't see it. It's only in the world.
That means it's a outside thing. There's blood down here. Footprints and blood. Over here on this tree.
Start with the first one, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
Dang. That looks... Oh, that's big. It's a werewolf, JK.
Footprints. And more claw marks. Chase them away from camp.
Blood. Under a little bush.
Blood. We better hurry.
Come on!
Oh?
Wayfinder!
What are those new beautiful skills?
Defense,
yeah,
then offense.
In WCW, we've been always seeing these beautiful stuff.
The rest of you follow as we guide. The creature is vulnerable. Again, we don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Outlander, use this salve. Breathe. Curious garbs you wear. Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts. Which of you is the leader?
Commander?
Look no further.
A leash.
A child of bitter wind. You'll fare just fine here. I'd like to get to know you better. I'm sure the claw would too. The sun is fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
We'll follow. But who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety. But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time.
Spirits should be impressed. Matt, dropping.
Whoa!
As I told you, Outlander, the salve.
Dang it, got stung by bees again, or whatever that was.
Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
Fury is mine.
Use the salve.
We're your friends.
Good, good.
Did that picture sounded like it did. I wonder if that thing will still be on your leash if we get on a mount.
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
It could be. Let it release that energy.
Them guard.
Welcome.
Oh, they took our screen. Just like that Japanese place, I forget. Canfa. take pics.
Janthir Wilds.
Screen back. It's pretty out here. Looks like something you'd see in ESO.
And so close to camp. I was expecting a little more of a hike.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands, and for good reason. Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however, and we're nearing the pen.
Huh. I wonder what that's gonna do. Give us a new skin.
What is it?
Animals,
awesome.
especially.
Oh. Oh, we gained the Janthir Wilds war claw skin. Yeah. Looks so realistic.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard
Yeah.
of, huh?
On Wizard's Vault, you could get this new skin.
Found them in the forest.
What are the balls?
Defending themselves against this one.
Oh, that's right. This is the wrong one. I have it on my elemental list, which is who I've been using for WVW lately. See, this is what the new skin looks like. Oh, this is this one. Huh. See.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyria capable. Clearly, we've plenty to discuss. Come. The village welcomes
This
you.
incandescent look like
I'll
even
tend
better.
to our friend.
That's what it looks like. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Thankfully, you've stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir.
This place looks nice.
Seems we have visitors. Rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied? Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyria needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats? Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them cryptis.
Ah, mist portals. It's of the flesh stalkers that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they proved fatal ones. Lives lost on your front as well, Jan.
I'm afraid so. And allying proved the viable solution, finally.
Fear can be a supreme unifier, or divider, depending on how it is channeled. So, this is why you come to my hearth, with eyes carrying intention. A bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need time to ponder its implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
Yeah. They sure are tough.
Fading Aurora, Village Healing Master.
Aurora and Bob Vale, who you first ran into, are two of our newest to don the Master title. Though, judging by their expertise, one would suspect them seasoned veterans of their respective crafts. Additionally, Aurora has fast proved an upstanding mentor for my son.
Currently working on the fundamentals of herbalism.
Save some praise for yourself, Alder. The previous Claw would be proud to see how well you're faring in the position.
The claw Aurora speaks of was my mother. Feels both long ago and as recent as yesterday that she stood where I do now.
Though a few claw lengths shorter. By my coming of age, she barely made it to my shoulders. But her presence was grand enough to fill the room.
A true leader of Coden. Many have noted the resemblance. See a bit of her in you both. Wayfinder, you find yourself in good company. Hope you can make yourself at home here.
Why, hello there. Rai Lycan, humble lore master of the lowland. Long before our tribe came to inhabit Janthir, we hailed from a sanctuary far in the north. In those times, we were led by two honored Coden, a claw chosen by the people, Alder's role, same as his mother before him. Also, a voice. She was chosen by Koda himself to share in his mind, ultimately proving her worth by the trial of faith. A trial that would prove both to her detriment and the tribe's. Mid-trial, nearly crushed by the weight of madness, she fled. Some call it cowardice. I believe it was the will to survive that seized her from the brink of oblivion. The same will our claw channeled in the trial's aftermath. Rather than risk ruin, he led the tribe south, to Janthir. Given time, some Coden found themselves called back by the will of Koda, a call they followed to Ur. The rest, our forebearers, remained. And it is here, free from gods, tried only by nature, that we find our sanctuary. At least, that's the speech I've prepared for the Cubs' annual history visit. I fear it sounds a bit rehearsed.
book raised by fire, Journeykin Master. Apologies. My thoughts are occupied by council matters at the moment. If you find yourself with time to pass, my apprentice, Burning River, is out tending the village Journeykin. Tell him to give you some lessons at my request. They're fine creatures. I suspect you'll make fast friends.
I have it too. I remember that.
The role of Claw was taken, so
Yes.
I settled for a title more modest.
My son has some years before he claims such expertise, though his mind is sharp. Observing our council provides him practical education, instills discipline.
Poised Arrow, son of Stoic Alder and Silken Weir. You? A wayfinder losing their way in our woods. And now Commander. That has a strong sound to it. But if you insist, lost your wayfinder.
Seems our visitor also claims two names. We of the lowland drop formality with those we most respect. Right, Pokey?
Yes, Pa.
Leader, best we return to the planned agenda, pressing as it is.
Your concerns are sensible, graced by fire. Poised Arrow, I'm afraid our discussion shall prove as stuffy to our guests as the air in this hall. Show them around.
But we've only just... A fine idea. Best they enjoy the weather while it holds. Meet me outside when you're set.
Alliance, I deem you welcome visitors, for the time being. Feel free to acquaint yourselves with our town. Fortunate for you, the embers of our summer season burn brightest. May your time here pass well.
I am awesome. A fitting reward.
And wow. And hit the door. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. All those waterfalls.
Here you have it, Harvest Den. Much to keep a newcomer occupied, especially this time of year.
Oh, there's a
Have one last hurrah before the deep freeze
Commander,
sets in,
follow
and
the
our time
tag.
of torpor begins.
JK.
Things really slow down.
This place looks like the most northern spot of the
enjoy
Nile
fun
River.
while it lasts.
Weren't you supposed to show us around?
A wayfinder needs no chaperone, yes? You seem the type who'd rather blaze your own trail. Your friends, the flora and feline, make themselves at home already. Besides, if you need me, I'll be right here. A friend of mine plans to take part in the dance circle.
Oh, whoa, those are a bunch of
Beast
squares.
dances like his feet are forged from ore, but
That's a
I'll be
camp.
cheering for him nonetheless.
See here? Look at all those squares everywhere. Oh, it was not Canfa. Then what was that place with all the squares? Skywatch Archipelago. And this place has even more squares than 50. Dang. It would take a while to map complete. Oh, it's so laggy. So beautiful, too. There's a kitten here. Oh, we should get the square while we're here. Oh, you know what? That's pretty low. Oh, another square. Does every building out here have a square? Huh? That means we're getting a square. Oh, look at that bed. Those pillows look a little too flat.
Oh, they
Cute.
even have a fridge, refrigerator. Oh, that's why there's. Oh, heck.
Now, here we go. Oh, say arena, huh?
Defense, then offense.
Oh. What did I just turn into? Oh, something. Oh my god. Ah. No, you better not.
Defense, then offense.
He is a mover.
Defense, then offense.
Pounded into dust.
Oh, you missed. You missed me now. You gotta hit me.
Nothing can bring me down.
What will I turn into this time?
Good! The cult should take note.
What is this? Honeycomb.
Honeycombs, oh yeah, I got
For a
you.
brief intermission as the arena is ready for our next event.
How much it sells for? That don't sell for much. I'll unlock the skin. Fur pouch, but that gave me ore. Ooh, ectoplasm and mithril ore. Oh, we gotta get out of the arena.
Oh.
So you're a plant person? Can you make your own food? Do animals graze on you?
Making friends already, Kate?
delightful, aren't they? What I love about children is their shamelessly charming lack of tact.
Willow, focus.
With
newcomers.
Oh, Lola.
How pretty she is! I love her.
How sweet. These were a gift from a very dear friend. A dragon friend.
Oh, wait, no, it didn't
There's
have
a dragon here as well?
I'm afraid we're on this adventure without her. She's resting. And she's more than earned it.
Something you have not, Willow. Back to your sets.
Could complete these with my eyes closed. Now this newcomer looks like a fine sparring match for you, Swift Rapids.
Never trained with spears before.
Really? Bet you'd take to it naturally. Talk to my sparring partner, Mists of Dawn. She'll help you get a feel for it. Most Coden train in spears before they can talk. Though some prefer to exercise their jabbering jaws.
Thank you for letting us watch.
Wow.
That's a tree.
Touch it.
Oh no, that's
Oh.
no.
How about a test of strength, Outlander?
Gonna switch over to the master sugar.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, we just gotta go get experience with stuff, I guess.
No!
Another
Hey,
proud
Wayfinder.
moment.
Janthir is wild terrain. You must prepare for the unexpected.
You're supposed to avoid his attack.
Earned my respect, you did.
Oh.
Might makes me right.
Oh.
Fast on your feet, you are. Impressive. Slacking on me.
Well, there's this one.
When my guard's up, think strategically. Head-on attacks don't always land, so get creative.
You're supposed to break his bar.
Whew. Need to get my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. How about a test of strength, Outlander? When my shield's up, see if you can break my defense. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you.
What is this all about? Weird.
Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. When my guard's up, think strategically. Head-on attacks don't always land, so can
We're supposed to break it, Spar. Oh, I'm done with repairing that.
Need to catch my breath after that.
Here.
Oh, well, it's still thing again.
Sure. Whoa. Oh. What is this?
Nothing can bring me down. The fury is mine.
What heck? Dang, what's it doing?
Pain.
What was that?
Not the leg. Defense, then offense. Smash her!
Oh.
Getting healthy. Defense, then offense. Another round.
Yeah.
Oh, that completed tier 1 of the heart.
It completed the heart. The tier 1 thing you were looking at is a cheese.
Might makes me right.
What we do, let's see what this Heartlander says. No,
The heart Zanda's down south this way.
Oh, well then.
Hey, Wayfinder! Janthir is wild terrain. You must prepare for the unexpected.
Speaking of, it'd be a good time to sell your trophies. There's this merchant right here.
Oh, look at that! People riding on war claws over there. Junk bags.
Might makes me right.
Make some more breakdown tools at the Mystic Forge soon.
Yeah. Well, they have an ascended ring.
Oh, I got one of those skins through the Janthir Wilds reward track.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Goodbye.
Bye!